I love sweet potatoes this time of year. A lot of times I'll just bake them like a regular baked potato and serve it with our meal, and they're so creamy and delicious. I've discovered another way to enjoy sweet potatoes just recently, and that is to put them into a soup along with pears, of all things, but it's a great combination. When you go to the grocery store to shop for sweet potatoes, sometimes you'll find two different kinds. The light kind and a darker kind, often garnet sweet potatoes is what they're often referred as. And I love the garnet sweet potatoes because they have so much moisture compared to the drier orange sweet potato. So in my soup I use garnet when I can find them. And because I love the skin and there's so much vitamin in the skin, I don't peel them. So I chop the sweet potato, put it into a pot, and I've started with 1.5 pounds of sweet potatoes, and probably 2 good-sized sweet potatoes will be 1.5 pounds. Chop it up, put it in a pot with just 4 cups of water. And then there's one other thing that I've added, and that is a little cinnamon stick. Now I've cooked these sweet potatoes for about 15 minutes in the water with a little bit of salt. They're nice and tender and ready for the next step. And while my sweet potatoes were cooking, I took 3 Bosc pears. The Bosc pears are the kind that look kind of cinnamon colored in the grocery store, and they really stand out from the pear crowd of yellow and green. So I've used 3 pears that I peeled and chopped up, took out the seeds, the core, sauteed them a little bit. You could use butter. This time I used some organic coconut spread that I've been experimenting with, and that worked great. And then after I sauteed them for a few minutes, I added a little bit of white wine. You could use apple juice or pear juice, and then simmered them until they're tender. And that took just about 10 minutes. So at this point, I'm going to put them into the blender to puree them together, both mixtures. I'm not even going to drain these sweet potatoes. They'll get pureed right with the liquid. Pop your top off. And then all you need to do is add either a little bit of half and half, or what I'm doing today is using some coconut creamer, because I've been running into so many people these days who are trying to stay away from dairy for one reason or another. So just add a little bit of that creamer, a little bit of fresh ground pepper, and all you need to do is reheat this and serve it. It's wonderful as a little appetizer to kind of wake up the taste buds, or serve it with a salad for a meal. It's delicious, and it's so healthful, full of great vitamins and minerals. I'm Sue Doden, sharing Good Food for Good Life 365.